In today's episode, how do you do? Welcome. I'm drinking my morning smoothie, although it's almost my lunch smoothie now. It is with a sad heart that I have to tell you that the snow seems to be melting away. There's drip, drip, dripping going on. And it's sort of already darker, even though there's still snow left. Plans for the day, you say? Well, I am gonna continue with my sort of beanie project. It was quite fun. I realise all my beanies can't be as interesting as that one I made last time, because that was really a trip down memory lane, sort of my trip to London and all that. Oh, I had to do that. I can, you can create sort of an album of stuff here on IGTV stories, and I realised I can do that with my trip to London because they're not in the right order uploaded. It's sort of, if you want to follow them, it's sort of like, why? Well, this doesn't lead to anything. So that is what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so here's my Instagram profile, and here are all the things you can choose. Guides, which I don't sort of particularly like. I don't know why you should do that. Reels, IGTV, and I have a lot of IGTV. Since I upload one every day, and sometimes 2 or 3, that's kind of rare. But, yeah, look. Oh God, we're not at the end yet. So if you want to have something to do, go to my IGTVs and, oh God, yes. I wonder, there should be some sort of count. I hope I can get to the first one before this ends. So here's the first one I think I'm going to put in this sort of album. It's Plans for London and a London blog. And I'm now trying to write, I'm doing like that, wait. And then I'm taking the link and putting the link there so that I can have them at hand. Because I need to sort of reorganize them, I guess. This is the first one. Okay, so far I'm up to number 17 when we are watching Everybody's Talking About Jamie. This is quite fun. I'm not watching the whole videos though. I'm just sort of see that it corroborates that, oh, it's the morning, blah, 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 put the morning in the right day. Oh, it's the evening, blah, 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 like that. But they are in some sort of ordering or order. Did I say ordering? That's Swedish. So people, 20 IGTV stories all in all, and now I'm going to try to put them in order. God. So goodbye room and goodbye really great view. Oh, we can't see anything. Can you see anything? No, I can't see anything. Okay, so I thought if you sort of tapped on that last about London, that would take you to the whole trip. But you have to tap on that, and then you have to tap on the winter something, the label that comes up here. I don't know what I called it. But if you tap that, then you get to my IGTV story, the one, and if you just tap the first one, and then you can see all the 20 episodes in a go. And I know you're dying to do that. But it's kind of, I'm thinking about, I'm going to visit Magnus on Saturday. We have plans anyway, if he's not too tired from traveling. And since I helped him sort of so that he can watch his phone and his computer, everything on his television set, I thought maybe we should see all the episodes on his telly. Wouldn't that be great?
In this video, we are going to unlock the secrets of growing ginger, one of my favorite plants both in the garden and in the kitchen.
So here are my plans for today. I'm going to write about that beanie. The second beanie Beanie is another word I found online for hat, for that sort of hat. Because in Swedish, hat is sort of like a hat, a hard hat. That's a hat, or like a bucket hat or something. When it's knitted, it's not a hat in Swedish. It's a mössa. Anyway, what I'm going to do today, after writing about that, I am gonna trim and prune my plants here, because I don't, in the wind sort of forget about them and they sort of go crazy. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that now. Okay, so they look a little better.
In a drinking class,
they
where it's like, don't force your fabric to do what you want it to do.
I'm listening to a podcast called Dressed, a really good one.
The fabric doesn't
this is about RuPaul and his clothes.
It's like, you have to work with it.
This
so
whole mess is a tomato plant that I daren't touch because hopefully, and somewhere in here there's a mango tree. Here, I've just cut it down because it was starting to go the wrong way. I need to look on that. But yeah, that's that. And then also in my living room, I've cut back some of the avocado plants. This one does not look so happy, but hopefully it won't die. This one, I think this is citrus and that is citrus. It's 4 o'clock and I haven't had my lunch yet, but I'm going to go on my crosstrainer for half an hour watching a documentary about Australian outback. Then I'm going to cook something, I think. Or I might just heat something and cook something later tonight. I'm doing some pasta thing that I realised I have the ingredients for. And then maybe tonight I will go grocery shopping. Maybe not. Maybe. People. Done. This is my fantastically late lunch. That potato, brown sauce and vegan meatballs that I made last week. Yes, must have been last week. Before the weekend? I don't know. I love it anyway. I love it like I made it myself. Which I did. No, I love it like I haven't. I love it like someone else has had cooked it for me, because I love when people cook for me. Later this evening, I'm going to go grocery shopping, so I'm sitting here and trying to decide what to buy. But these that I sort of in these pages in between where there is no recipes, so I've already made them, so this is just so I don't have to sort of flick the pages so much. This is what I'm going to do tonight before 8 o'clock and eat myself. This is something I think I will make tomorrow the day after tomorrow, Friday, when Ulf comes here for dinner. And what else? I'm gonna buy groceries for 3 meals. So this is definitely one. How about this? Where you make your own hot dog. You don't put it in a casing. It's like a meatball, but shaped like a hot dog, but with chimichurri. I love chimichurri. Okay, so one left to go. So how about something really, really basic? It's pasta picante. It is a bit like the other pasta thing I'm making. Where is it? That thing and that thing. It's pasta and chickpeas. So maybe not. Are you with me here, people? What about this? Chili cheese fries. Yes. Hello and welcome to Look What You're Cooking. Today we are making pasta e sesi with harissa and bread crisps, but we are not using any bread crisps. So, just the other stuff. This is what we're going to need. No, we're going to need more than this. So you're going to start by thinly slice or chop 1 onion and 3 cloves of garlic. In this case, 5 because, they look tiny. Okay, so I'm going to fry the onion and the garlic, but since I am using sun-dried tomatoes in oil in this recipe, I'm going to fry them in some of the oil from the tomatoes. Yes, thrifty. And let's fry the onion and chop the garlic and fry that as well. Forgot to that. And in with the garlic. And when they are done, you add a tin of tomatoes. It's supposed to be cherry tomatoes, but I didn't have that. Then you add 2 teaspoons of harissa and half a deciliter of chopped up sun-dried tomatoes. And then you boil a big pot of water and cook 4 portions of pasta. And then you add a can of chickpeas. But now we come to something interesting. White wine vinegar. 1 teaspoon into the sauce. So far about this sauce, the most interesting have been that you have harissa in it and, well, sun-dried tomatoes, but that's not so weird. Well, harissa is sort of, I wouldn't put that in, but I will now, but no, it works. I guess the white wine vinegar adds some acidity, so maybe you could have had lemon as well instead of, I don't know. And now you will add salt and pepper to taste. I added about a teaspoon, but the harissa is so strong that I didn't find any need for black pepper. Now we're just going to wait for the spaghetti to be done. And then when it's done, we're going to take half a deciliter of the starchy water and put that in the sauce. And that helps it dilutes it, but the starchy water also helps the sauce to cling to the spaghetti. And as you can see here, I am waiting to sort of put it into portions. And this bowl is clean, but I really like it, but every time you do anything with metal, it sort of leaves a residue. Can you see? This is just from the spoon. Damn it. So the pasta is done. I take half a deciliter of starchy pasta water before draining it. And then I pour it back into the pan. Oh, damn it. And the reason I didn't pour it directly into the sauce is because I don't think this sauce pan is big enough for it. So that's the only reason, because now I will be adding the sauce. Oh, I can't. Can I do this as well? Yes, I can. I'm being fantastic. And now we come to the hard part. Hard part. How to get that to that. So here we go, people. Let's do this harissa thingy-bob pasta. I'm hungry now. It's really good. You know, I think I will always have harissa at home whenever I'm making sort of anything with tomatoes. Harissa is fantastic. It's sort of, yeah, it's a game changer. It's a game changer. Bon appetit. I just uploaded a new video about from last Wednesday when I had the problem to remember saffron. Do you remember? Really not in the mood to go to the store now, but I realise I have to because I'm a grown-up. That's why. Have you read the story about this hat? It's under the photo. Getting tired. By the way, when you are shopping and you're wearing a mask and you sort of feel irritated or something like that, listen to something on your headphones, because that way you be in another world. I did that when I was at wherever I was shopping last. Well, where I was. And it makes all the difference because I was just going around listening to stuff and sort of, I wasn't that hurried person, sort of scared of people anymore. Fuck, it started snowing, can you see? Damn it. Definitely should have stayed home. Okay, people. So I was watching a YouTube video from Vogue Paris about two guys called the French sensation Les Femmes Icônes, Les Femmes, and they were talking about their icons. And this guy, he was talking about a person called Clara Rockmore who played something called a theremin. And I don't know what that means at all, so I looked her up. She's playing a theremin, which is a sort of electric thing that you don't touch it. Something has to do, she moves in between, there's something, and this instrument was invented in 1928. How come I never heard of it? Theramin. And this is her when she was younger, playing Tchaikovsky's Berceuse. Okay, people, I'm totally obsessed. How to play a scale on a theremin. Oh.
Dark step or acid jazz, the unique sound
physics of the weird and wonderful theremin.
To some pretty slick but simple.
I can play a scale by gradually opening my fingers. And there's a little trick. When I come from finger position 8, I will first only move my fingers.
Mad. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe and tell all your friends and family and lovers how fantastic I am, and tell them to watch me as well.